Good morning. I just have a protein coffee this morning. I used 2 shots of the cold brew and then the chocolate cake from Alani Nu. And I also did like a spoonful of instant coffee because I wanted more coffee flavor, maybe a little more caffeine. But let's go ahead and get this day started. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name's Heather. Welcome to my channel. I'm currently on a weight loss journey and I'm looking to lose, I think we're sitting at 35, 40 more pounds, and I'm hoping to do it by the end of 2021. Are you with me? Hopefully you're with me. I'm going to show you what I'm eating today. I meant to show you how I made this, but I forgot. Luckily, I still have some left to show you. I've been drinking it on my way to the office. I'm currently following the itrackbites Sugar Smart Plan, which is the equivalent of the WW Green Plan, and I'll explain a little bit later why I switched from using WW, what's going on, and how bites and points are still very similar, but I'm also going to be able to share either calories or macros because I'm trying to hit certain points with protein, carbs, and fat. In my breakfast shake here is 20 grams of protein, and it is 4 points or bites. So I have some red onions. Oops, this pear gorgonzola, this is 10 points or bites according to the iTrack app. This is about 4 ounces of chicken, so this is 1 point on the green plan or the Sugar Smart Plan. And then some bubbly bounce. This stuff's pretty good. Has a little bit of caffeine in it. There we go, 35 milligrams. I am currently on a weight loss journey, and I've been following the WW Green Plan for 10 months, and I recently made a switch. So I've got some changes going on, and that's what we're going to talk about in this little talking heads section. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video up to this point, but stick around. I've still got dinner that I need to show you. So let's start with the big elephant in the room, I guess. I am no longer paying for WW, and actually, because of how I'd signed up, I wasn't paying for it earlier this year either. I'd taken advantage of the promotion that they had going in January where you got 3 months free and paid for 6 months, so you got a total of 9 months for the cost of 6, which is about $120+. And I was supposed to start paying at the beginning of April, like April 4th, I think. And I'd been struggling because I really also was interested in how much protein I was eating and then wanted to know what my calorie count was. And so I was using other apps to do that, or I was keeping track of it just in a note in my phone. And because of that, I knew that the people that had made the switch from WW to itrackbites, and so I was like, you know what? I just need to freaking do it, because when I did it in when I used itrackbites in November or December, I wasn't paying for it, so I didn't have that secondary option of tracking, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. So I did have a WW cancellation fee, but it really was even cheaper than if I had been paying for it monthly. So because I got I skipped a month. Because I got January, February, and March free, and I was going to have to start paying in April, the cancellation fee was only $40. So I still saved 1 month's worth plus the additional 3 months that I would have had to pay for. Like, it's insane how making the decision when I made it, I was able to, work the system or whatever and not really feel like I lost out. Now I had to pay the $40, and then I also paid the $30 to sign up for itrackbites, because in their app it says it's $60, but it's usually on special for $30 from what I've always seen. So I don't know if after your 1 year is up, if you have to pay this full price at $60, but still, that's still half price of 6 months from WW, you know? So a fourth of the price if you're going to pay for the whole year. And you're getting so much more. Now, if you need WW because you need like the community aspect of it, that's not something that's ever helped me. Even when I would go to meetings back in the day, like over 10 years ago, it didn't do anything for me. It's all solidly on me. I thought I needed to pay for it monthly or I wasn't going to use it. Well, that wasn't the case. While I managed to lose what I had gained over Christmas break, I was struggling with being able to actually lose more weight. I don't know if I'd hit a plateau or what, but once I switched, I have managed to lose about 3 pounds because I'm upping my protein. I'm seeing where my calories are. I'm continuing to eat in a calorie deficit, even if my points go over. So it's really cool because you can also toggle back and forth between your main thing being points, and then you can toggle your secondary being calories or protein, get macros. So I'll usually do my macros all day. And then at the end, I'll see, okay, how many calories did I have? Especially if I went over in points. And I'll do some screen recording so you can see that and put it up on the screen here. But that's one of the things I found interesting. Now, if I wanted to just count calories and see my macros, I could do that, but I would lose the points aspect. And I know that like you can't do that during the middle of the day. Like it's rid of all of the food choices you'd already input into the app. And so I wouldn't suggest doing that unless you're like literally going to start doing that for like a week or whatever. I am still following the WW Green plan because iTrackbites calls it the Sugar Smart Plan. So I can still get 30 points a day, 35 weeklies. My activity gets added into there, but I'm not really caring about that. But one of the things that I think was bothering me, and I talked about this in my WW iTrack, or my WW tips and tricks, my weight loss tips and tricks, where WW has this blue dot thing. And as long as you're getting your blue dot, which you can go like 8 points over your minimum dailies, or your whatever your daily points are, there's this window of less and more that you can go into and stay in. And so even if I was only going to eat like 39 or 40, I'd still be like, oh, I really want to keep that blue dot. And so it was mentally playing with my mind. And so that's one of the things that's completely gone. I haven't seen that WW really I haven't seen that iTrackbites really has something like that. They do have like a meter, and it turns red once you go over your points, but like you still see like your calories, or you still see you haven't hit all of your daily macros. The other thing I'm going to talk about is changing my upload schedule. Since I came back to YouTube in January, I've been trying to upload every Monday, so happy Monday. And I'm going to probably put up a community poll, and so look for that of like what weekend day looks better, because I think I actually get more views on the weekend, or like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, looking at like my personal schedule for like recording and editing. And I think I'm actually making, because what I would do is I would procrastinate until Monday. What can I say? Okay. I got through college by writing papers the day they were due. I am a procrastinator at heart. Yeah, so I need to stop doing that. And so my goal now is to record it, edit it the Wednesday before. That way I have, edit it Wednesday. And then I actually go to my parents' house to upload this because their internet is so fast uploading. Ours is slow, and I could probably pay to switch, but I don't want to have to worry about that if I can just do it. I'm not usually at their house once a week anyway, and so this way I'm just still seeing them and spending time with them. So make sure if you don't want to fill that out or whatever, you can leave a comment down below of your preferred weekend day, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I would be really interested to know what you think. Okay, so the other thing is, and this is really exciting for me because I've been watching other YouTubers, not just Weight Watch YouTubers, but just people that are trying to lose weight and figuring out what to do with their lives. And one of them is Beatrice Caruso. And she is doing a 67-day try your best BITCH, I'm not going to say it on my channel, challenge. She has all these different rules. Well, you need to go watch her video. I think it's like 10 minutes long or something. It's not very long. Go watch her video so you can figure out what the rules are. But I'm going to tell you some of the rules that she has that apply, how I'm applying them to me, because I've got she has 8 rules, and it's not an easier, but it's a different take on the 75 hard. And we all know that I kind of struggled with closing my rings for 30 days and getting in like 30 to 45 minutes of walking and being frustrated if it didn't count it on my thing. So I don't think I would be interested in doing 2 45-minute workouts. That's an hour and a half, with one of them having to be outside when like we've got some rain coming, you know? So we've got hurricane season coming. And once you don't do it that day, you have to, start over. I'm much more interested in giving myself and my body grace and listening to my body. If it says, hey, you hurt your knee, don't exercise for the next couple days, hit it hard after that, you know? Beatrice talks about this in her video. It's like, for people that have other issues, whether it's mental health or physical problems, they cannot do some of the things. And so she's adjusted it, and I think her adjustments are cool. She has to do the diet guidelines or whatever, and I'm just going to track everything. And it's funny because when she posted this last Monday, she is starting the 18th. That's the day I'm technically starting, but I'm trying it now, sticking to the 5 hours of workout. So like last week, I did 5 hours of workout. Did I close my rings all the time? No, because like one of those was like hiking on a nature walk kind of thing. So that was an hour and a half, but I only got like 5 minutes on my watch, you know? The one I'm most excited about is the try one new thing per week, because that goes with my 40 before 40. And did I do a new thing last week? I don't know. That I'll have to keep track of. I really need to have like the 67-day thing broken down into weeks. I need to figure out a tracker for that so I can know like how many hours I did, and if I did, well, what's the new thing that I tried that week? Because I do want to do like a whole big video, and I'm also doing measurement. My like start date will be this weekend, between the 8th and the 12th sometime is when I'll do it. Because I'd done measurements on like the 21st of March, I think. And then, so with that being said, my challenges in like May and June may be different. Obviously, with the 5 hours of working out, that still goes with my April challenge to myself of not missing more than 2 days in a row, which I'm pretty sure I'm still following that, because, 5 hours. One of the things that she jokes about is don't do all your 5 hours in one day. This isn't a marathon, you know? Oh, the other thing that I forgot to mention is I have given up wheat. I took a sensitivity test, showed me I was sensitive to several things, and so I've cut all of them out of my diet for, it needs to be a minimum of 30 days. I've done 30 days. I'm feeling fabulous. I don't know if I'm going to introduce it back in. So I'm not eating like 100% gluten-free because I don't have celiac, but I am eating gluten-free in the sense that I'm not eating wheat. So if it's not listed on the list of ingredients, I can eat it, even if it's like, oh, might have cross-contamination. So I might do a video kind of showing the things I've switched to, because like I had to find a new bagel, I had to find new bread. Some of them are low points, other ones I'm just using half because the points are like super high. Yeah, all the exciting changes going on. If you have an idea for a video you'd like to see down below, especially now that like I'm not sticking with 100% WW, I could do like a calorie thing so I think that's really all I have for my changes, and hopefully you guys are excited about them. But I'm gonna quickly eat, and so I still have a little bit of leftovers. I have 2 turkey cheddar dogs. These are like 3 points if you only have one, but I'm having 2 of them so I can get more protein, and that's 7 points or bites. I'm gonna pop these in the microwave. So while those are in the microwave for 30 seconds to a minute at, 60% power or whatever, I'm going to make a salad. I picked this up, and it's gonna be all 0 points. My baby scissors. I'm doing a salad tonight because I honestly do not have any other veggies. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon this dressing. I'm gonna shake this. Instead of stirring it. And then that's the consistency. add some bacon bits. Gonna do a little bit of feta. And 2 little kosher baby dills. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Let me take a picture. So I just looked in the fridge and realized that I had some leftover not leftover, but like strawberries that I hadn't eaten. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of these, and then I'm actually gonna be done for the evening. I've eaten a total of 30 points or bites through the day. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you watch my video every single time, especially those of you that leave the comments and I can physically see your name each time, I am so incredibly grateful for the love that you show me. And I'm always so excited to see a familiar face pop up in my comments. And I'm just socially awkward in general, so if my comment back to you doesn't feel like love, just know that it is. I just don't know what to say. I'm so not good at like small talk or keeping conversations going, but I really appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos, and I'm so excited to be here. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!